is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. And we gon' make you lose your mind. We just wanna see ya shake that.
And also, I want to talk about NHL. We have Dave Andreychuk on the line.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How is it like? How is it like winning the Stanley Cup when in the year that you did?
It was awesome, really. It was. It was a great year. I mean, for us as a team, it just all came together. We really played well at the end of the year, and for myself personally, I waited 22 years to get there, so it made it even better for me and my family. It was quite a day for everybody.
Dave, I have a couple questions for you. Which team did you enjoy playing for the most?
Well, for me, I grew up in Hamilton, Ontario, just outside of Toronto. So the team that I watched when I was a kid, every Saturday night was the Toronto Maple Leafs, and I got to play for them for 4 years, which was kind of cool for my family and for myself putting on a Leaf jersey. But when I look at my days with the Lightning, obviously winning the Stanley Cup and having a lot of fun here in Tampa Bay, I'd have to say that Tampa was the place that I enjoyed playing the most.
How does it feel being on the other side of the glass?
It's different. At times it's hard, especially around playoff time. But I played a long time, so I'm kind of enjoying myself being a fan now. Obviously that game that we had last night was awesome to watch, and but I've enjoyed working with the team, and but like I said, I played a long time, so it is fun now to just.
How did you feel about the 5-4 win last night against the Blackhawks?
Yeah, that was great. The Chicago Blackhawks are a very good team. They were I think they had only lost 2 games all year, so it was a great win for our team. I think it's a win that those guys will look back on and say that they had beaten them, and look at other games that they play, knowing that they can come back on teams. They were down 2-0, and they stormed back and ended up tying the game and winning it in overtime. So it was exciting for the fans. It was a lot of good players on the ice, a lot of great plays. So it's one of those games that if you were a fan, you were watching on TV or in the building, it was exciting. It was really exciting.
Did you have any reactions to Steven Stamkos' hat trick?
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, we haven't seen a hat trick in Tampa in a long time. So, Steven is a great player. He's a really good player. He's got all the tools. He's a good skater. He obviously's got a great shot. He works very hard. To me, he's just a complete player. So it was kind of fun for our fans to throw hats on the ice, and I know Steven was excited that not only did he get the hat trick, but they ended up winning in overtime.
And we are talking with Dave Andreychuk, and I'm here with Big Deal Dylan. My mom saw you at the cigar event this week, and she said that you mentioned your most slow motion memory.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was a great event. I'm very proud to be inducted into the Florida Sports Hall of Fame, and and for me, I talked about what it was like winning the Stanley Cup, and the moment that the cup was handed to me. It was pretty special. You watch it as a kid, and you see other guys doing it, and then you didn't know how you were going to react. But for me, it was just a surreal moment. I remember, looking up in the stands and seeing my kids and my family up there celebrating it. It was pretty special.
And what was your most what is the player that you admired and tried to go?
Well, there was a few. Yeah, for sure. I mean, we all have idols that we watch. There was a few guys. One guy by the name of Daryl Sittler. He played on the Maple Leafs. I watched him as a kid. I actually got to meet him when I became a Leaf. So, there's certain guys that you kind of follow. I guess your favorite teams, and he was definitely the guy that he was a centerman. I was a centerman at the time, and he was scoring goals, and so it was neat to watch him as a kid, but it was also pretty neat to meet him in person when I became a Leaf.
I have a question for you. Since they're changing the newspaper, the St. Petersburg Times, to the Tampa Bay Times, does that mean they're changing the Forum to the Tampa Bay Times?
Yep, it'll be called the Tampa Bay Times Forum as of January 1st. So there's a lot of work ahead of us, with the new naming rights. We knew this was coming for a little while, but, we got a lot of signs we got to change, and it's going to be fun. They're back on for another 10 years, which is pretty neat for our organization. Obviously, it's a great company, and we're proud to be associated with them. So, yeah, we're definitely changing everything over as of January 1st.
Don't forget to like us on our Facebook page for Dylan Pishoyan and
PJ at PJ Sports Talk.
Thanks, Dave.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Dave.
All right, thanks, guys.
Go
Good luck.
Bolts!
Go Bolts!
All right.
And we are going to go to a quick commercial break here. This is PJ Sports Talk. I'm here with Big Deal Dylan, and wow. Thanks for calling in, Dave.